Right, hi everyone, welcome back. Yeah, a couple of things I just want to chat about today on in the shed, and I've got a couple of new Triang bits as well. Because I can't get out very much at the moment, due to those problems, I've been concentrating a little bit on getting stuff together for my Triang railway. Because I always said that I didn't have a railway layout, but now, because I'm planning on moving on the MG in shed, in the garage, I'm going to do a bit of a layout out there as well, because I'll have the room then, you see. But I'm not sure what sort of layout it will be. I know it's going to be highly, I mean, highly maintenance, not free, but maintenance required, because I'll be running the old Super 4 track, and I've been cleaning up some of this Super 4 track already. And it's great stuff. I love Super 4. It wasn't what I had as a kid, because I realised after I'd ordered a load of Super 4, because that's the way I sort of got the idea that Super 4 is definitely better. I think the points are better on Super 4 than what they are on Series 3, although that I might be wrong about, but I think they are. But I've been told that I should probably get Super 4, and I looked into it and I thought, yeah, Super 4, I think that looks very much like what I had as a kid. It's robust, and it's wide. It's not like the modern track, and it can take these older locos and rolling stock, which I'm really interested in, the old Triang stuff. I'm not interested in having a layout which is super cool because it looks so realistic and everything like that. It's not me. I've not got that in me to make anything like that. And of course, the latest stuff, and that costs so much money, and these cost next to nothing really to buy. Some of them cost a little bit, but I have got a couple of new ones come in. I've got a Shunter in the British blue livery there. Nice Shunter there. We'll have a little look if I can get it out of the box. Right, yeah, so it's just wonderful, this. Look at this. It's just had no play. It doesn't look like it's had any play at all. I can't see any really marks. I mean, look at that. That's really, you usually find these chipped, you know, the paintwork on the front there is chipped, and the decals and that are I've got a bit of wear on them, worn off. There's the famous Intercity logo there, sort of thing. I used to see that would come up on the TV on your ads, didn't you? And that, but it's fantastic. Just lovely, nice and clean, really nice. Absolutely love that. Yeah, that's great. I could have got a green one, and the British Railways green. So like, yeah, nice Shunter there to add to the rolling stock and the engines and that I'll have. It's going to be a sort of a layout with a bit of a mix and match of stuff. But this I really liked, and I'm not usually into diesel electrics, but I think I'm starting to get into them a bit. But I saw this, and it came in its original box as well, though the interior fittings are missing. This lovely, beautiful Class 31, absolute gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, we'll just have a look at it. And here, now this is look at this, superb. Again, the decals, all the numbers, everything is just not been worn off, not seen a lot of play. The front, nice and clean on the front there. Look at that, get the camera to focus right. There's no wear on it. Yeah, I got this for a ridiculously low price. I just couldn't believe it. Both sides, look at that. It's just lovely. What a gorgeous thing. Now the only thing with this one is an earliest one, because it hasn't got the pickups for the rear bogie as well. So this one could struggle to get through some points at times. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, what a lovely thing. what a lovely thing. And I'm really chuffed, really pleased with both of these. And that, so this not really running, it needs a service. That's all it needs, is a service. I mean, if it needed a new motor or anything, I can do that, so I've not got a problem with that. I've got spares and stuff anyway, so a few spares, and I can always get other stuff as well, so not a problem there. But yeah, really chuffed with these and that, so yeah, very cool indeed. Now the other thing, I've been cleaning up this track, the Super 4 track that I've got. I really, as a kid, I had Series 3 and Series 1 track, so I had both of them, and if I remember right, they didn't really fit together very well because that's the grey stuff, the Series 2, and the Series 1 and 2, I think, were both the same. The grey plastic, and the tracks on top quite chunky, but I think a lot of it's warped by now, or some of it has, depending if it's been made out, if it's the earlier stuff. I think it was made out of acetate, and it's all warped, and absolutely practically it's useless really. But Series 2 is all right if you can get it, and you can build a layout with that. Series 3 is what I did have, and there's a few famous YouTubers running Series 3 Triang layouts. But Series 4, I just think maybe it's the one to go for, so that's what I went for. Anyway, track plans. Now, I thought I need what I need. I can't keep buying track and not knowing really what I need. So I got this lovely Triang Hornby Model Railways HO00 gauge track plans for Super 4 track. It's a super book. It really is. Just take a look at this. Right, so look at this. This is fantastic. You get all the information you need, and some fantastic track plans in here as well. Move some stuff out of the way there. Need to get more sorted. So all the tracks and the R numbers, so you can easily go on eBay and places, and there's shops and that, and say I want this R numbered track, and some of the other accessories and that you can get. I used to have that one as a kid. That definitely had that as a kid. Yeah, some of the different track layouts there for loops and that construction. It tells you, so you got all the numbers in there. So even if you need, like, if you can see very well, I'll try and lift this up. But even got the numbers on the tracks. I don't know if that's picking it up very well, but there you go. There it is. Anyway, I can see it. So yeah. So you've got all these, but and this sort of like station layouts there, on the part numbers for all the bits. I think that there represents this one here. Yeah, and then we start off with plan one, and then we've got these different track plans, and you got. And they get more complicated as you go along. They become more and more complicated. And double track with flyover, this one here. But I like this one actually. It's a good starter one, maybe that one. Then we've got single track main line with 3 passing loops. This one's got a real nice big bridge goes across there. I like this one a lot. These ones here, now as we get bigger it starts to fold out then, because the plans are getting bigger. So we've got this one here, it's folded right out. This is plan 12, out and back and continuous running for 2 trains. And then if I can get over, this is plan 13, which I really like a lot. That's a big old plan. 14, this one huge. Look at this one. This one goes right out this far. Look how big that is. Look at that. That's massive. I love that one. I love that one too, but I think that's just ooh. But the great thing about this is you have all these track plans and the electric motor, but also if I've got to find the right part to this. If I go, here we go. I think it's on this side here. Here we are. So you've got the track plan numbers there that you've just seen, and then all the parts that you need and how much quantities you need. So you choose your track plan. Say I did do 13, then I need 22 of R480 and go across, and I'd need 9, go up here, 494, and it even tells you what controllers you need. 2 PC 3 outputs and a CCU. I don't know what that is yet, I'm still working that one out, but they've got pictures of them, but I just got to track them down physically. But yeah, so it's just a fantastic book, really is. Definitely worth having it if you're planning on a Triang layout. You need this book. Yeah, so you can see there the sort of plan that I'm stuck. I think I might start, and I should do. What I should do is just do a simple one first, and then build it up. Or should I just go straight ahead with that and do the big one? It's very tempting, isn't it? It's very tempting. But at least then I can get a big list going of all the parts that I need. And then I can start concentrate just on the track that I need and some of the other bits and pieces. But I want that flyover, really. I really want. I want to train. I want to be as a kid again. Do you remember I don't know if you remember. I mean, as I said, my train sets were Series 2 track and Series 3 track. So I'm talking about early 60s. Yeah, I had a train set when I was 5 years old, and I remember putting it all out, and later on, when I was probably about 6, 7, 8 years old, I still had the same train set, but I used to build it. I didn't have all the pillars. I got all these pillars now. I've got complete sets of pillars now and everything like that. So I've got 2 sets there, and I've got 8 of these high side. There's all different pillars for different sort of, but these ones are the basic single track ones, and they'll do me to start with. There were, I mean, do you know how much I paid for these? I'll tell you how much I paid for all those and these. Yeah, 2 sets of pillars plus all those, 99p. I won it on 99p. Absolutely couldn't believe it. And I'd already spoken to the seller and bought a few other bits and pieces, and she put it all together in one box and reduced the amount of postage. So I paid very little postage, and I got a lot more track. I got all this track here, and most of it boxed, still a bit rusty, but being cleaned up by me. And I'm working out the best way to clean it as well, and it's coming up quite well. But as I said, back to the track plans. I'm not sure yet. Tell me what you think. Should I go? Should I maybe go for the bigger one? Just go for it? Or shall I just do a smaller one just to see how I get on? I'm really thinking the bigger one myself, but I just thought it'd give me a big project to do. Might take me a couple of years. I have got another problem though. I have a grandson who's going to love it. Absolutely love it. He's 19 years old out now, and he's into boxing. Right, he's a big bloke. He's 6'2", 3, something like that, and 3 foot wide. You don't mess about with him. Anybody messes about with me, I just have a word of my grandson. I tell you, see him, you'll run a mile. So he's getting into boxing, but he loves railway. He loves model trains and that. And we're going to go and do a few model layout exhibitions this year together with him. But and I've also got 2 grandchildren. One of them is not really that interested in this. She's 13 now, and she's been given a mobile phone for her birthday, and that's it. That's all you get now with kids these days. They're all the same. They just, in their mobile phones. So I've got another one who's 6 years old, and she quite likes it when I got the train set out. She loves it. So I'm hoping I need to get something up and going and running for her. So when she does come round, and that she'll love it. She's still got the imagination and that, But kids lose that so early these days. We kept it for years, didn't we? I mean, I was 22, and I still had an imaginary friend. Yes, all right, okay. No, I'm joking. Of course I'm joking. But you know what I mean. You had a lot more imagination those days because we didn't have all these gadgets and technological wonders that you got these days. I mean, I'm recording this on my mobile phone, which does now pretty much everything. And yeah, It's just, where would you be without a mobile phone these days? You just have to have one. But as a kid, you know, we had a lot of great times, didn't we? Out and about doing things and playing train sets and scale electrics. I had a scale electric set as well, but my train set was the one that I really loved. My train set. So I'm building the train set that I never had as a kid. The train set that I used to look through all these sort of things at and wonders at, and all these pictures and these great pictures of these lovely, fantastic layouts and that you see, and I used to go, wow. I mean, that's layout there. I mean, look at that. Wow, fantastic stuff in it, eh? So yeah, just an absolute Triang kids train set, not a model perfect layout at all. But right, anyway, there you go. That's where I am at the moment. So the next video, what I'll do is probably try and get the MG out and do a bit of measuring in the garage. So if you want to come with me in the garage on the next one, we'll do a bit of measuring. We'll see what we got to do, what we got to get, and might even try and get a little test track running in here, just up and down, just to try and get these out. So I've got to get this serviced to get it running. This one runs, but it needs a service. I want to make sure it's all oiled up and everything, greased up, you know, and everything it needs, so it's not wearing out anything. It looks really nice. It doesn't look like it's been played a lot with this or that one, really. It's just I think it's just time, and maybe the contacts have got a little bit mucky, you know, but I'll give them a clean out and we'll get them give it a service. Just give it a service, and then you do all that automatically in the service. So then I'll get it all clean and ready to go. Then I can get all these things. I've got some ideas. As a kid, I used to do these ramps going up, and I used to put books, because I didn't have all these posh things. I had books, and I get the ramp going up like this. So you get I could put things in there. I used to put things on them and in them, and used to see how good my train was at pulling a heavy load. That was what you used to do when you was kids back then. You never used to do all this fiddly stuff, making everything realistic. I mean, that's for adults, in it. That's what's for the dads that might have done that. But, you know, me personally, like, you know, it's just going to be having fun, having a bit of a laugh, you know, putting it all out and having some fun with these wonderful trains. Not going to damage them, break them, or dust or bust them up or anything, because it costs money and they're nice and I like them. I mean, that's really nice. Wouldn't want to do that. But anyway, there you go. I'm having a cup of tea. I'm going off now. I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching this. All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you, maybe. For those of you who commented on the last video, thank you very much. I absolutely appreciate that a lot. I was very shocked that I got the amount of comments that I did. I think I got about 6, and it was brilliant, and I was really, really chuffed. So thank you very much. It makes my day. But now I must go off and do some other bits. Cheers for now. I'll see you on the next one.